Hello everyone and welcome to this next video. For this video I'm going to be playing Goblin Stompy. So let's queue up first. Did I say Goblin Stompy? I mean Dragon Stompy for sure. Maybe I was thinking about Goblin Rebel Master. So while we queue, I will show the deck list a bit better. I may even just show like the actual. I think I'm just going to show the actual deck list in better format. Like, just copied GA Eliso's deck list here from N2G Top 8. Because if he made a 5-0 with it in Legacy League, it should be okay for the online metagame. It does not have the 4th City of Traitors, but instead plays 2 Crystal Veins. Like, City of Traitors, if you play it for Chalice turn 1 and then play Mountain, flow 2 mana, play Blood Moon, City of Traitors is better. But of course you don't always have to sacrifice Crystal Vein. So after turn 1 I think Crystal Vein becomes better. Maybe not even, like if you need 3 mana turn 2 and then 4 mana turn 3 to play Chandra, that's the same problem. Anyway, I chose this list because out of the ones I was trying to select, it had the Simp Brothers in there. And I think this is a strong card, just being able to draw more gas. But it seems like many of the Dragon Stompy lists these days are not playing it anymore. So maybe we will find out that it's not as good as it looks. It has 3 Ensnaring Bridge main deck, not 4 like some of them. And yeah, like only 3 Trinisphere. I think I would want a third one somewhere in my 75, but I think it's better to trust like more experienced players. Why does this keep closing? Yeah, like this guy plays a lot of Dragon Stompy, Sneak Monorail, Sneak Attack, all this kind of strange annoying decks. And my mouse is behaving strangely again. Come on. Yeah, it seems like there are some buttons I can't press. Maybe not even any at all. Okay, I will restart my computer and try Seems to be working again. Yeah, these kind of things are annoying. So anyway, as I was showing you, like, yeah, this guy plays a lot of different decks, but I think I've seen him on Dragon Stompy a few times. Maybe not as often as I thought. Anyway, he seems experienced, and if this deck list doesn't work out, there was also yeah, like there are other ones that don't play Synth Brother anymore, like for example this one. This is one that this has 4 Fiery Confluence and a Hazoret, so I think this is also a very up-to-date version because of the Hazoret. That's only like something that's been played for the last bit. And I'm going to keep this. Like, sometimes turn 2 Blood Moon is too slow, but I think mulliganing doesn't get any better, so I'm going to keep. And my big inspiration for playing this deck was Pleasant Kenobi, I think his deck is. So yeah, if you want to see some more of this deck, you should definitely watch this video that's being linked in Reddit. That's very funny and made me want to play this deck. Just like troll the shit out of people. That's also the reason I'm playing like all different arts of lands. And like all my mountains have a different art. Okay. Yeah, this is the reason why turn 2 Blood Moon is not as good. Like, he did see the line of fetching a basic into Deathrite. So even if this resolves, he can decay it, or he just has like some options of making colored mana for casting other spells. Yeah, turn 2 Blood Moon is still good. Like, because decay doesn't see a lot of play main deck anymore. So he'll have to kill us with either Young Pyromancer or maybe he can get to one Gormak Angler or something, but we have Ensnaring Bridge for that. And he's on Grixis, so if I play the Sim Prowler, it's very likely to get Lightning Bolted. Ooh, him to Turak. I mean, I don't know what else he would be playing that costs 2 mana. Okay. Yeah, the mountain was annoying because now we are not gonna reach 3 mana anymore. And it gives him another colored mana for Deathrite. But yeah, very fair game. If we play shitty cards like Blood Moon, they get to screw our mana as well. It's not as good as a land, but I'll take it. Sure, he's not gonna bolt. So I don't even know exactly what it does. It's like sort of card draw, but he can manipulate us into not drawing cards by taking damage, I think. So, beginning of our upkeep, we reveal the top card, and they can put it into a graveyard, and then they get damage equal to its CMC. So if it's a land, they can actually mill it. That's very annoying with their death rights. Maybe I shouldn't have cast this yet, because he's definitely gonna mill any lands, and we do want a land. I guess I can discard the other Sim Prowler, because as I just realized, it's not as good as it looks. And Ensnaring Bridge is gonna be kind of good here, like against True Name or Angler or whatever he wants to play. I'll take a Chalice for 1. They have Colgan's Command, so it's not as good as a lock piece as it is against many other decks. And with Deathrite in play, he can just like play Brainstorm, get it countered, but exile it for 2 more loss of life. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather have him counter the bridge than our Chandra. And these Deathrites are really putting in a lot of work. I guess to make his Colgan's Command a bit worse, Although of course it will mean his Colgant command will make us discard Chandra instead of having the option of discarding Chalice. So I guess it really depends on the cards he has in hand. Yes. I think it's basically him to Turek on our mountain that made us lose the game. Like, it slowed us down so much. Basic islands. So I may want to cut a bit on the Magus of the Moon, because he can kill it with Kolaghan's command, and he plays a lot of basics. And probably Bolt as well. This will... We can use this to kill his Death Rites if necessary. So we can either kill his Death Rites and lose to whatever he has in hand, or we can only kill one Death Rite. Yeah, I think we have to go for Chandra here. I really want to kill both of them, and Chandra will only be able to kill one, but he's gonna counter it anyway. No, he does not. Okay. Actually, it would have been better to kill both, because this way I'm only kill one and then he attacks and kills it. So it would have been if I pitch the other cards, I would have killed both instead of just one. Yeah, that's Leovold, sure. And now I'm dead on board. Actually, no, I can block one turn. He does not attack. Interesting. Yeah, he does not want to exile his Kolaghan's command with his Death Rites, so that means he's a Snapcaster deck. I mean, I guess all Kolaghan's command decks are Snapcaster decks. Gotta kill the Death Rite. Otherwise we are dead. And now we are dead in one turn less, but we're still dead. Or we are dead to a removal on Spirit Guide. Yeah, this was a giant mistake, turns out. Should have just dealt some damage. Why does he not attack? Like, seriously. I can play... well, he can't have Spell Pierce. I think I'm still going to get this Chandra in play. This Chromox in play with Blood Moon. It plays around double days, but he does not have double island. Why the hell? I mean, our opponent could have... Maybe they're afraid of like sudden shock or something. Yeah, maybe I should have kept the cards in hand to make him a bit afraid of what I could have done. So now there is no reason for him not to attack, right? Yeah, Simian Spirit Guide has been good to us as a 2/2 ape. Sure, okay. I guess they just wanted to kill us this way. As a way to troll us back. Inferno Titan kills a lot of stuff and is bigger than True Name. Pyroclasm, I'm not sure. Probably not Revoker. Oh, Jace may be hard to deal with. But Rabble Master or Titan might provide some advantage here. So I think I want to cut 2 Magas. Probably like 20. They have a lot of high mana cost cards, so probably 20 Spheres is not the best either. Okay. Like Inferno Titan, even if they have True Name, I can attack every turn and deal 3 damage with a trigger if they block it. So, and it deals with Leovold. It kills Jace the Mind Sculptor. Seems like a solid card in this matchup. Yes, wanna play first. Turn 1 Chalice, turn 2 Magus, or turn 1 Magus? I'm gonna keep it anyway. So I play Crystal Vein, Chromox, I guess exile Simpraller. Yeah, I think I'm going for turn 1 Magus. Then I can still play turn 2 Chalice, because if they only have a hand with fetch lands, a starting hand, then they won't even be able to fetch for their turn 1 spell anyway. Okay. Turns out they did have the basic. Force pitching, brainstorm, sure. At least it will be very hard to get lands in play for a Deathrite. And for obvious reasons I'm not attacking, because then he can double block with the Deathrite. Need 1 more mana, and I think because of Magus I can't cast Fiery Confluence yet. So I need to start with, I think, Bottled Cloister, because it makes us immune to Hymn to Turak, or like other discard spells. And like it draws a card every turn, so it needs to counter this, but still Chandra is more potent. So I want my Chandra to resolve as well. So like if he forces this, that's fine with me. Oh wait, this is actually very weak to Kolaghan's command. Yeah, I should have taken it out. Yeah, like he just needs to K-command me and kill this guy and this artifact. Huh. Blue Blast, okay. It's face down, so my opponent at least does not know the cards that I have here. Maybe I should sideboard it out against this kind of deck. So 2 damage to each creature and 1 damage to each opponent. Yeah, alright. And then I think I do want to play a mountain. Like I lose the City of Traders, but I have enough mana here. And at least now I can start playing more and more lands again. Like it's a one-time drawback for a potential long-term gain. At least our opponent, oh yeah, now they do. Like they didn't have any red mana after killing our Magus. Please don't kill my Cloister. They could kill Cloister and Chromox. No, actually that's 2 artifacts. They could like draw step, kill it to make me discard something, but then I already drew an extra card, so it's not really that great yet. That looks like K command, returning Deathrite to hand. Okay. And I'm playing it out to play around him to Turek. And we're in a bad spot again because this opponent has because he had a turn 1 basic into Deathrite. That's just a very strong play against this deck. And the opponent has 3 cards in hand, we have 0. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm just gonna jam this here. Like, they may have Snapcaster, Blue Blasts, but the longer I wait, the more likely they are to actually... Oh, I have Chalice on 1, yeah. So Snapcaster, Blue Blast won't be enough. They need to have like Hardcast Force or something. Thank you, Crystal Vein. crap. Why is this card looking so big? Ooh, opponent's down to 1. They need to have something like Liliana to... Oh yeah, like Edict effect. If this had been a mountain, we would have won the game. Thanks for nothing, City of Traders. Okay. Huh. I was just thinking Fiery Confluence for the win, which we drew. I'm just gonna play around very high taxing effects. No reason to play anything else than just damage to his face. Because like we couldn't kill the Leopold in either way. So Bottled Cloister bad against Colgan's command. I guess Magus of the Moon not that bad. And the Pyroclasm may be okay to deal with Death Rites. But it doesn't kill true names. I'm not entirely convinced. Pyroclasm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Pyroclasm instead of Magus of the Moon here. And our opponent going first, meaning they can fetch a basic and play a 1 mana spell before we get to play Chalice, is means we're not favored to win this game, and we have to mulligan because this hand is just doesn't have any lock pieces. Mulligan this one because only 1 mana. This has turn 1 Magus, so we have to keep, and I guess I do want more mountains. Because our Magus will make our Ancient Tomb into a mountain, so we'll only have 1 mana after we have expended the Spirit Guide. Ooh. Opponent takes our Magus. I think we still go for turn 1 Simprother then. If they don't have a removal spell, at least we may get to draw extra cards. So we will reveal a Chandra. I think they just take 4 damage here. They can't let us draw a Chandra, right? Unless they like don't understand how to click to this trigger properly. Wait, they do let me draw it. It's very interesting. I guess I can play out the Snaring Bridge. He can like K-command my Simprother and the Snaring Bridge, but otherwise he would make me discard something. So there is not much of a difference there. Like every turn we can draw the third card, attack, and then play out our land or something else. I just wanted to play this as soon as possible as an investment against future anglers, or although it doesn't look like someone who plays angler. Yeah, I guess true name. Now we're just gonna try to get to 6 mana as quickly as possible. So if we play Chandra, if Chandra resolves, we can kill Deathrite first, and a turn after we make 2 red mana to hardcast Inferno Titan. But yeah, I mean this is probably not resolving, so I'm not counting on it. But it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt like dreaming about what could happen. White mana. Wear Tear? No. Engineered Explosives for 3. Okay. That means we need to draw Fiery Confluence and a land. Okay, he does take the damage. Meaning I have to attack first and only then play Blood Moon. Yeah, Blood Moon is gonna make it very hard for me to... Oh, actually this also blows up Blood Moon, never mind. Yeah, like it's another 3 mana spell, so I would be very stupid to cast it now. I almost was this stupid. And also it would make it very hard to get to 4 mana for Chandra. At least opponent is getting in a very low life range. He can exile some stuff with Deathrite, but because he seems to be stuck on 2 lands, so I'm just gonna jam the Blood Moon here. Even with the Chandra problem. But I don't mind him forcing for exactly the reason of this Chandra. And because I have a second one. So regardless, like unless he has Wasteland, we will have something to play next turn. Something hateful. And then he has like at least 6 damage to deal with Deathrite because of 3 sorceries. We take 2 more, or like even potentially 4 more from Ancient Tomb, so we should... Yeah. We really need to draw land and resolve Chandra, because he already threw away a 4, so I think Chandra may resolve. I prefer to have a Chandra next turn to having a Blood Moon. Oh, a second Force Pitching Snapcaster. Okay, draw Soland, play Inferno Titan, kill opponent. Yeah, I think that's a line I wanna take. So we need to draw City of Traitors. Blood Moon. Does it do anything here? We take 6. Yeah, it's gonna make it very hard to ever cast Inferno Titan. And he's not playing any blue spells for now. I think I'll wait 1 turn. Though it also gives him a turn to get out of it. It also gives him a turn to draw like blue elemental blasts and just counter the Blood Moon, which is better than countering the Inferno Titan. Also, by playing Blood Moon, we can't play Fiery Confluence anymore as a potential out. Only need one more land here. And now we are very close to dying. Like, any disruption for our Infernal Titan, or even not top decking a land, I think kind of kills us. Unearth, targeting... oh, he's just cycling. Sure. Oh yeah, it's another card to exile. Ah, crap. Should have just jammed the Blood Moon, I guess. Because now Call Against Command is lethal. Like, he drains 2 and deals 2. Rebel Master, does he do anything? Nope. At least it attacks for 1 and then... I think it's one turn late. Because the opponent doesn't need to attack to get to Call Against Command. Lord. And he hasn't played one yet, so that means he's very likely to have one. So we get another token. He blocks the Rebel Master. He takes only 2. Yeah, I think he needs to untap with his Death Rite. So either he needs to play a second Death Rite, or if he does not find Call Against Command, he needs a chump blocker for Rebel Master. Ooh, he fetches here. Even a chump blocker wouldn't be enough. Do I want to play Blood Moon pre-combat? It could force him to do something. I think there's no reason not to. Except it lets him tap this for mana without losing life. So that is a risk we're taking, but I think I want to play this to make, because I think he probably has something to prevent him from losing. A Snapcaster, yeah, he did have the Snapcaster, okay. Okay, so he does fetch, that means he needs 2 chump blockers. Yeah, by playing this now, I'm definitely more likely to win the game just by yeah, so anyway, to summarize, I played this to force him to make the mistake of fetching. Gives us a slightly better chance of winning, because he needs to block one token with Snapcaster, he needs to block Rebel Master with Death Rite, so he needs to have exactly Call Against Command in hand, I think. Oh wait, he needs to... tap with Deathrite now, because otherwise he can't use Bayou anymore. Okay. So that means he can't block with Deathrite, or he can't drain me with Deathrite. So he's going for the life gain. Oh yeah, wait, he's going for the life gain. He blocks Rebel Master, he takes 2. Then... yeah, he can actually kill the Rebel Master with his Snapcaster. But... if I don't attack, then he can attack with Snapcaster and force me to block with my Rebel Master anyway. So I deal 2 here. My opponent... yeah, gaining life here was correct. So anyway, tokens need to attack. But they are not lethal, so he doesn't need to block. And he could force me to block with my Rebel Master. I think I have no top decks that get me out of this. So you can just use Deathrite, exile 2 things in a row. But if I attack with Rebel Master, it will die. Damn, this is tough. I think I lost. Like if I attack, I force him to block. He takes 2, untaps, keeps this as a blocker, takes 1, drains me. Maybe I should have put in Revoker for Deathrite. Cool. So I do block. I can actually draw another Rebel Master for the win, probably. Oh wait, opponent does not drain me. Meaning... sure, he has 2 blockers now. He can't drain, so unless he has like Snapcaster Mage, I think I'm not dead yet. So I'm just gonna pass here. Sure, I mean, he drains me for 2, I can't kill him and he drains me for another 2. But it leaves me the out of drawing Fiery Confluence now, if he does not have a counter for it. Okay, opponent was 1 and 3, so they conceded. That's very kind. So, did not deserve the win, but at least we're still in running. So So at least the karma pays off from also conceding to our opponents when we're 0-3. Yeah, that's a good thing about like these legacy leagues. People are usually like very friendly. Of course, like sometimes somebody's salty, but I mean, even I'm salty sometimes when somebody top decks like 4 things in a row without manipulation, or I don't know. Sometimes you're just having a rough day and you're annoyed at your opponent having everything. But in general, like people, they don't mind conceding if it's if they're not winning, if they're not gonna cash the tournament. On the die roll, yes. I think he's been lately. I think lately he's been on lands or on dark depths. So it's a pity that his blood moon only comes down turn 2, but I can't mulligan it for a faster one. And because of duress or Thoughtseize, I think I need to cast my Chromox here, because otherwise he could just duress away the Chromox and slow me down a turn. While now a discard spell still leaves me with 1 moon effect. There was something to say for pitching Chandra, because we don't have 4 mana yet. But yeah, that's... ooh. I'm playing Blood Moon here first, because... yeah, it doesn't die to lightning, like Punishing Fire or Lightning Bolt. And like I imagined, opponents can't beat that. Now you have to guess whether he's on Turbo Depths or lands. So I guess I could sideboard for both, like Revoker for Hexmage and Macabre in case of lands. And Trinisphere isn't great against either. Bolt Cloister, I don't know, maybe. This kills artifacts, but I think they don't play any relevant artifacts, like except maybe Mox Diamond. But I don't want the 4 mana sorcery to deal like damage to them and kill Mox Diamond. All moon effects are good, all ramp effects are good. I guess I can't ditch. Chalice isn't great. I'm gonna leave in 3 in case I like turbo. Actually, if they're turbo depths, maybe I want all of them. Very Macabre. I can get rid of 1. Pia and Kira Nalar. I can lose 1. And if they're on lands, I can cut like some chalices next. Okay, this hand. I think I have to mulligan this. Like, at least this has a turn 2 Blood Moon. And if there lands, the Fairy Macabre will be good, but this looks like Turbo Depths. So probably the Fairy won't do anything really. It will just protect me from a surgical, if he wants to surgical me next turn. So I do still want to Chalice here. Hexmage or something? I don't know. Or a Civil Library would be good. I guess that would be good too. He already knows about the Blood Moon. So I think I need to play that one first. And then after he decays this one, I can play my Magus. And I guess playing one more Chalice doesn't really hurt me. Now he's gonna need 2 abrupt decays, so that's... I'm not throwing this at random jank, because if he gets to kill all my Maguses, I can still hardcast it with the black mana from Urborg. Or I may want to exile it, I may want to pitch it to Chromox. I guess Chalice on 2 seems reasonable. It's like Sylvan's Crying, Sylvan Library, Vampire Hexmage. And we win. Okay, that's the kind of matchup you want to be seeing with this deck. Like, even if you board wrong, like the Fairy Macabres, you still have like so many cards that beat their entire game plan. So yeah, fun times making people not play Magic. That's Legacy. Yeah, by the way, for anyone who's not very familiar with Legacy watching this, of course that was kind of a sarcastic, like a joking comment, because of course Legacy is very interactive, and these kinds of decks, of course, yeah, they punish the greedy decks, but like it's still, like in general the format, because of Force of Will, Days, like all these cards, people don't just get to do whatever they want. Like we saw in this game, in game 1, even if we play something degenerate like turn 1 or 2 Blood Moon, people have answers for it, and yeah, there is no deck that wins like 70% of its matches, or and yeah, so some matchups are very lopsided, like this one, but on average I think yeah, most games are interactive. Like, of course, yeah, getting like, or what I mentioned, or another example is playing against Storm with Enchantress. You're not gonna be doing a lot, and your opponent will crush you, like the Storm opponent. But most decks like combination counterspells, hate bears, and discard, it's very easy to deal with a deck like Storm if you're prepared. So the format, yeah, the format is not as degenerate as some people think it is. But the amount of turbo decks that are around at this time of the day, and like even combo decks where Chalice and Trinisphere are really good, and Grixis Delver where Blood Moon is very good, mean that, yeah, that's also one of the reasons to choose this deck as I did for this league. Yeah, sorry for all the random clicking around. Just seems like my mouse is still not doing what I want it to. So while we wait, I will be getting myself something. Okay, seems clicking on my browser doesn't work anymore either. Oh crap. Come on. Come on, silly thing. Okay, seems we just need to open our task menu to make it work again. So, turn 1, Blood Moon. Yes, please. Can even make a more permanent mana with Chromox. Opponent is F6ing. So I'm wondering, oh, maybe they're also on Blood Moon. That would be janky. Mirror match. Then I would, if it's burn, then yeah, Chalice would be good. I can take out Blood Moon, but in a mirror match, I have no idea. At least Fiery Confluence seems reasonable. Opponent exiled. What did he put under there? Blood Moon. Okay, I need one more mana to be able to destroy this artifact. I may be inclined to put the Chalice on 0 here. I hope I don't draw any more Chromoxes than my opponent does. Yeah, that's probably the reason why it's smart to play out the Chromox first. I would have liked to not play it and be able to like deal 2 damage to each creature and kill the artifact. But yeah, I think I need to be drawing some cards. Please give me a land. Oh, actually, yeah, by exiling the Simia Spirit Guide, I no longer have the mana for this. Good lord. Oh, he's on the Sarkhan version of the deck. Cool stuff. Don't think we can win anymore here. So, Crystal Vein, Fiery Confluence. Well, first, let's start by attacking Goth. And then we can use this to kill Chandra. Okay. Then let's see, but I need to deal 6 to each opponent, meaning I can't kill the Magus. So I'm dead to a Fiery Confluence of his own. So I think leaving Chandra alive is too dangerous because, yeah, I have to do it like this. Then we definitely need to keep this as a blocker. But yeah, we lost to Fiery Confluence as expected. Inferno Titan seems very good in the mirror match. I'm not sure about Pyroclasm, but Revoker for his Planeswalkers if he draws them first. Maybe Rebel Master to pressure the Planeswalkers as well. Jelly seems bad. Blood Moon seems bad. Probably Trinisphere bad as well. This actually kills creatures. So it could be okay-ish. And yeah, Max of the Moon I probably need to live in. Because I don't have anything else. So I'm just gonna be putting in some random sweepers. Wait to play first, yes. Turn 1 Magus not great. Turn 1 Revoker, turn 2 Simian Spirit Guide into Chandra. I guess I could do it, and then maybe I can Revoker Chromox. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it that way, because I definitely don't want to Revoker Chandra, of course. We should have enough pressure for killing a Goth of the Hammer. Like, he's more likely to be screwed by naming Chromox than by the singleton Goth of the Hammer. Seems like that was their main mana source in hand. Or maybe they just had a very bad scry. Not gonna put him No Rod because that's gonna turn off my artifacts as well as his. But like Revoker I can name Chromox if I don't have one myself, but No Rod I don't have the option of not naming Chromox if I'm very reliable on it. I think I have to keep this, just because it's very good in the grindy game with a Simp Brother and Rebel Master. And I get to potentially wipe any of these dangerous creatures, like if he plays Rebel Master himself. Ooh, Chandra. May want to keep my Spirit Guide for turn 3 Chandra instead of a turn 2 Simp Brother. Although Rebel Master seems good here. No, I think to curve out I play a 3 mana spell now, 3 mana spell next turn, and then I have like 2 4 mana spells in case I draw another land. So, do I want to Rebel or to Prod? I think I'm going for... Simp Brother is actually weaker to Chandra. So I think I'm going for Rebel Master to play around his Around him, Chandra. At least if Chandra kills the Rebel Master, then the token can kill the Chandra. That's an instant, that's good. If only this could hit planeswalkers or players, it would have, well, it would be very crazy. Here, so 3 mana for Rolling Earthquake. Okay. Fair play, opponents. Please give me a land off the top. Ooh, that's very bad. It could deal 4 damage to this dude. That's probably what he's gonna do. It becomes a 4/4 red dragon with flying, indestructible, and haste. Okay, that's it's gonna be tough to deal with. So I think we Chandra into P and Kiran LR, but that would allow him to attack and... No, actually the tokens have flying. I think I just want to overload... Oh, actually I can't... I can't put Ki and Piran into play, crap. Oh, but I can use it. Oh, I completely forgot this kills, like this deals damage to players. Okay. I didn't make the correct play, but without knowing why. Again, I looked into the right play. I think here I'm going for these dudes first, because I want to save my Chandra for when it matters. Like I want it to kill something on the field before my opponent gets to do anything with it. So, like I want, like if my opponent has a creature or a planeswalker to deal damage to, for example, or to have a bit more mana to be able to actually cast something that I get off the +2 exile. This costs 3 mana. Okay, that's a pity. Here I can cast Chandra, and if I draw a 2 mana spell, I can cast it. So I think I'm going to do that. But does it need to be red? I think I don't have any 2 mana red spells. Right. So I think I can just use it for the damage. And save myself 2 life. That seems very relevant here. Oh, I could have revoked the Chromox again. Flying haste. And I cannot kill it with Pyrokinesis. My opponent would have been able to cast it even with Revoker on Chromox. But yeah, Okay. I don't think I'm winning this. Yeah, why is this only 4? Like, he's more likely to have a Chandra before me. But if I name Chromox, he needs to take a lot of damage to cast it. Yeah, I think I'm going after his mana here. He would have been only at 3 life if I had Chromoxed him last, if I had Revokered him last turn. Would have been strong. Now he can still kill me with a Fiery Confluence, which he wouldn't. Oh, okay. Get punished. Now I win if I draw Fiery Confluence. Plus I would have had an extra attack with the Revoker previous turn. Reveal Mountain, bring me down to 1. Keeping a blocker. Okay. So I attack his life. He blocks. I deal 4 more damage. Like, Chandra will kill me anyway, for sure. Actually, this plus Chandra kills me. So it has. I need to deal 3 more damage. I can't spend 2 life on it, sadly. Haste. Okay, we're dead next turn. Only Fiery Confluence can save us. Revoker on Chandra, then block. Will be too late, yeah. Okay. If only I had Revokered his Chromox 1 turn earlier, he wouldn't have, like, maybe he wouldn't have attacked. Draw a card. Rebel Master. Wouldn't have one yet. No. Inferno Titan would have. Okay. We were close, but if only I could have waited one turn with no, it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Would have lost. Wind Rider again. That's unlucky for him. And a keep for me. Because turn 2 Blood Moon. Oh, he actually switched decks. So that means he's not dead to Blood Moon. He may even kill me with Storm or something. I can play around days. Which means, yeah, I'm definitely gonna jam here. Play with Monkey. Okay, command. No, what's gonna cost this amount of mana? Angler, okay. Nasty card. Stupid mouse. Like if they have a bolt, yeah, I think I wanna be drawing extra cards here. I need to be drawing extra cards here to get to what's it called? Ensnaring Bridge. Oh yeah, although of course it's also fueling his death right. It could be problematic. I'm not gonna use this as a blocker yet, so I think I might as well attack. Chalice too little too late, I think. I can use this as a blocker, but if he kills it, I die. Actually, no, he doesn't have black mana to activate. Yeah, I think I need to Chalice. Oops, need to pay 3. Maybe I should have played Bottled Cloister, just to be drawing even more cards. Because, crap, it's stupid mouse. Another angler. Sure. I think we lose here. I can block one. And now I'm even dead with the ensnaring bridge, so... I may want to kill some death rights here. Or just revoker them. But most cards, maybe PI is a bit slow against Delver decks, I don't know. Maybe if they have call against command, the Cloister is a liability. Yeah, I think played like this is fine. Mulligan. Not great, but I think I can't turn down the turn 1 Chalice. Yeah, now we're kind of dead unless we draw Ancient Tomb or City of Traitors. If I don't draw land here, I'm going to concede because I need to make a phone call. Concede. I'm actually only 1 and 3 because one of our opponents conceded. I definitely could have played better. Yeah, I'll try to be back as soon as possible. Just need to... Ja, ik heb even gehast. Je had met je Elder gebeld of wilde je mij aan de lijn terwijl je Elder belde? Ze heeft niets gezegd over die aanmelding. Dus ik heb het ook zo begrepen. Maar als ze nu zeggen dat het nuttig kan zijn om dat al te doen. Ja. Dus dan moet je daar vooral wel die gedragen hebben of wat? Ja, dat zou ook moeten kunnen, ja. Maar ze zeggen dus dat je daarvoor wel een getuige moet hebben voor die aanmelding of wat? Ja, en wanneer kun je die anoniem gebruiken? Of wie dat je... Ja, nee, laat maar, ik snap het, oké. Nee, dat weet ik, dat ik nu door. Maar ik bedoelde gewoon dat ik het eerst verkeerd had begrepen. Dat eerst dat je bij nu, dat eerst dat je had gebeld met Annemie straks. Ah, oké. Mhm. Ja, nou, gewoon even wachten op morgen dan op die notificatie. Ja, dat was een plan. Die ligt er iets al lang geleden. Ja, en dan opsturen met post. Dan heb je het al nou, op een vrijdag of zo. Ja, nee, ik wil tegen dat ik ergens een scan heb. En tegen dat ik het dan door de vader wil facetimen. Nee, alleen, nee. Dat snap ik ook wel. Ja, maar als we hem nodig hebben voor de datum te krijgen, dan moeten we eigenlijk al snel doen, hè? Want we gaan niet nog 3 maanden wachten op de datum. Ja. Ja. Nee, oké. Ja, ik ga even Erwin bereiken dan. Oké, tot op de updates. Okay, I hope I was not away for too long, but probably like 5 minutes. So let's hope to win the next game and still cash this league. Okay. And we are paired for our last opponent. Or we're not. Okay. No loam. I think he used to play Eldrazi. He definitely does not play Life from the Loam. Based on his name. He gets to start the game though, so we're disadvantaged. Turn 2 Magus on the draw seems very slow against much of the format. So I hope to draw like a Chromox or... Okay. Seems like sometimes you get what you want. But because our opponent is keeping open mana and Might just fetch a basic. I think if they're like miracles or something, I don't want to throw away my Chandra yet. I really hope they're show and tell, because if I drop a snaring bridge, unless they're like Omniscience, Cunning Wish, they can't beat a snaring bridge main deck, I think. Okay, it does look like miracles. So that means Magus is not going to be great, but at least it shuts off their fetch lands. And yeah, Chandra is a lot more valuable here. Ooh, Bottled Cloister is nice as well. I mean, anything that draws extra cards is nice here. I think this is not one of our best matchups, because they do play a lot of basics. At least you have Fiery Confluence to deal with Jace the Mind Sculptor. I think it's safe to play out the Snaring Bridge. It doesn't do a lot, but I think we'll never be down to so few cards that we can't attack with our own creatures, and it may stop some Entreaty Angels or like very big Mentor tokens. So, seems to be worth trying. Opponent does not want to deal with them, I guess. I mean, if they are on, what's it called? If they are on Unexpectedly Absent, Bottled Cloister could backfire. But of course, I do want them to. Of course, I do want them to counter Chandra first. I mean, last. I mean, I do want to resolve Chandra. I think I have to cast it here, but yeah, they do have counter spell. I think I'm gonna pitch Fiery Confluence and try to jam the Bottled Cloister anyway. So I need to be proactive in this game. Like my opponent is a control deck here. So yeah, I need to start digging to more cards. Let's see, post sideboard. I definitely want Inferno Titan, probably Revoker for Jace, maybe Fairy Macabre, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe like Pyrokinesis or Pyroclasm for Mentor. I think I have to cast the Spirit Guide here. Just so my opponent needs to deal with it. Like any plow they have to use, they can use on. They can't use on something else anymore. Ooh, okay, they do have removal for the Bottled Cloister. Yeah, that's why I don't really like the card that much. In so many, like in any matchup that can deal with it, it's not great. Oh crap, I can't, because of exiling the card with Bottled Cloister, I can't actually attack anymore. I thought I could pressure the Jace here. No, going to lose. Snapcaster portent. Target me probably. Actually, he already portented me. No, he did not. Okay, screwing with our draw steps. You know, I'm just going to concede here. I'm not winning this game. I want to save some time for everyone. So definitely all of these. Maybe... Yeah, Inferno Titan has a big impact. Cloister, maybe as a one-off. Magus... No, actually, Magus is better than regular Blood Moon. Snaring Bridge, not the best. Trinisphere, not the best. Chromox, not... Yeah, I think I shouldn't be playing around her Snapcaster, because this might just be very dead card. Turn 1 Blood Moon, yeah, I think I gotta keep it. Although turn 1 Simproller is actually more impressive. But I would have to pitch my... like at least like drawing extra cards. Or filtering my deck seems more relevant than... So otherwise if they have like a basic island in their opening hand, the Blood Moon doesn't do anything. But of course, if they do have only fetch lands, then the turn 1 Blood Moon would have been superior. So it's basically, I had to make the gamble, do they have like Plow in opening hand? Or do they have basic island in opening hand? Chalice. I think they have to mill this because yeah, if they give me Chalice, they take like if they mill it, they take 0 damage. So that's actually kind of a bad synergy. So I can understand the people not playing Simproller because I have not been very impressed by it. It never gives me the cards when I want to draw them, it only gives me them when I don't want to draw them. So if I ever record a deck again, I will probably take one now without this card. A Quicksmith Rebel is not so great either, but Hazoret seems fine. Maybe like the additional Snaring Bridge is okay too. Like I don't want to play into Terminus too much, which playing Pia and Kiran Nalar would do. But at least like this is very strong against Source Supply shares. Wait, what did they do? Hydroblast. Ooh. Okay. We should have Revokered after all. Reveal Mountain. Not going to draw it. Probably want to be naming Jace here, because Jace bouncing Simproller would leave me, would slow down my progress quite a lot. But again, I don't expect to win this game anymore. Ooh, revealing Chandra, probably taking 4 damage here. Now he needs to like Snapcaster Hydroblast this guy or something. Oh, predicting to Terminus. That works. So he mills the Terminus and plays another one. Fiery Confluence for the win. Opponent is very likely to have a Snapcaster Hydroblast at this point. Yeah, maybe Fairy Macabre would have been better here than a Snaring Bridge. Oh, that's very rude, opponent. It's the time walking me. Now he's keeping Hardcast Force of Will open. We only have 3 mana. Can't even play Fiery Confluence yet. That's better than Snapcaster Hydroblast. Okay. This means he probably, if he's going for this, he probably has Force of Will backup for my Snaring Bridge or my Fiery Confluence. Because he needs to have Counterspell to win, that means I might as well jam Fiery Confluence, because this kills my opponent immediately, and this would just slow down the game. Like if it's a gamble on Force of Will or busts, might as well keep, but he could actually plow one of his angels. Yeah. So I'm gonna deal 6. If he plows, at least he goes to 2, not to yeah, okay, he did see the play. Maybe I should have resolved the Snaring Bridge first, and then he would have been able to untap for Hardcast Force. I think I need to Rebel here. Actually, GG. And we did not cash the league. We ended 1-4 if our opponent had not conceded game 1. So that's not a great result. Simproller was not very great. We'll play the deck again later, but probably somewhere this guy first.